Hello, I'm Gillian. I'm the Member of Parliament for Chichester, and this week it's UK Parliament Week, and thanks so much to all of the schools and the Brownies and the Scouts and all the other groups who've signed up for UK Parliament Week. It's a thing that happens every single year, and I've often been with schools or with the Rainbows or the Brownies during this week as well, and it happens, and it's really an opportunity for you to learn more about what actually happens in Parliament, what I do as your MP, and how you can play your role in our democracy. Well, Parliament is where all of our laws are made in the country, and it is made up of the House of Lords and the House of Commons. I'm in the House of Commons. I'm elected here. There's 650 of us across the UK. Every single area gets to elect who they want to be their Member of Parliament, and then that person comes to Parliament, sits on these green benches, debates lots of interesting topics and legislation, and basically make sure that your views are represented here in the House of Commons when we're deciding the new laws for our country. Well, I didn't really intend to be an MP. For many, many years I worked in business in all parts of the world. But one of the great things about being an MP is you really get to understand a lot that goes on in the community, and you get to fix problems that people have. So I became an MP to see if I could use all my experience to help make things better for my constituents, but also for people across the country as well. I'm also a minister now, the Secretary of State for Education. So I really get to play a big part in determining the quality of the schools we get to, the funding, the quality of the schools you go to, the funding, and all the other things that you're studying as well. So it really is a great privilege to be a Member of Parliament, and it's also a privilege to be a member of the government as a minister. Well, since I became an MP 5 years ago, tens of thousands of people have been in touch asking for help, whether that's on finding a school place, finding a house, some other problem with the benefits system, or some other thing that they want support to make sure that they get, either for themselves or for their families. And that's always a massive privilege to be able to help people. So that's probably the thing I'm most proud of. And you can see on my website there's lots of testimonials from people saying, you know, that me and my team have helped them. So that's the thing probably that I'm most proud of. But also as a minister, I got the opportunity to take the Down syndrome bill through when I was a health minister, and I feel quite strongly that people who have learning disabilities, who need that extra support, who need our extra help, should get the help that they need. So the Down syndrome bill was just to make sure that we require lots of people in the public services to put in place services that help support people with Down syndrome. I guess one of the things that you most find difficult as an MP is when people not disagree with you, but disagree with you in a very angry way, or shouting at you, or even rude towards you. So that's probably the thing. Sometimes people think they can be nasty to MPs just because we've stood to be members of Parliament, and I think you can always disagree agreeably. I have been lucky enough to meet many Prime Ministers, but yes, I've met the new Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, and in fact I meet with him every week in Cabinet on a Tuesday. Unfortunately, I haven't been up Big Ben yet because they stopped the tours of Big Ben in 2016, and they won't start again until spring next year, but I'll make sure that I get my name on the list. I'm really looking forward to going up Big Ben. It looks like it's fascinating, and you'll be able to go up too if you visit Parliament. Well, you can visit here. There's an education centre, so you can come and visit. I can come into your school. You can ask me lots of questions. You can send me letters. You can raise petitions. You can even get a group of you together, book a surgery appointment, and we can discuss any issues that you're particularly keen to discuss. There's lots and lots of ways, and I do look forward to hearing from more of you. Well, thank you so much for participating in Parliament Week. Thank you for all your questions. Thank you for all your ideas. I very much look forward to hearing from you how you've enjoyed it, what you've learned, and any ideas that you have to give me as your representative here in Parliament.